Shalom, shalom, my brothers and sisters. Thank you for tuning in right here for another broadcast right here, Liberation Tabernacle of Yah. I am Arya Israel, and I want to say shalom to my brother, the other Morey right here, Liberation Tabernacle of Yah, Morey David Israel. So I'm going to come in the house right fast and just show y'all something today, brothers and sisters. But this topic of conversation is Isaiah 7:14. Is she a young woman or is she a virgin? Is she a young woman or was she a young woman or was she a virgin? Now, I know y'all see right here, I'm showing you on the camera, the Catholic Bible. You're like, what is he got a Catholic Bible? Wait a minute. He's a Hebrew with a Catholic Bible? Well, if you got a King James, you got a Protestant Bible, but that's neither here nor there. Now, I do sanitation work, right? And then, which AKA mean garbage man. And as I was dumping the garbage can just the other day, it was last week actually, and somebody threw this one away. Somebody threw this away, and I was like, "Uh-oh, gotta be nosy. I want to see what they talking about." A good study Bible, Catholic study Bible, thick book, and this one actually has the apocrypha in it for anybody who really just get into the apocrypha. This one has the apocrypha in it, so the Catholic Bible has the apocrypha in it. The King James versions that we have today, well, a lot of people have. I got some, but they don't have the apocrypha in it. But that's neither here nor there. So let's get right on into the cross, because I got this because I seen it. I was like, I had to be nosy. I want to see how they translate things and what they're saying in here and things of this nature. But I'm not going to get into what Isaiah 7:14 is really about. A lot of us, we know the history. But I want to show y'all this, and because it's like the thing is Isaiah, but 7:14. Is she a young woman or is she a virgin? Because we know through this Christian doctrine how they try to utilize Isaiah 7:14 to try to say that this is a prophecy about Mary being pregnant and supposed to be having that so-called baby Jesus who never had a man touched her. She's supposed to be this virgin, you know what I mean? Nobody never had sex with her and all of this stuff. The immaculate conception. There's an immaculate conception. But I want to show y'all something that's real interesting here from this Catholic Bible, right? And check this out with how they translated this, right? Now check out how they translated this. Now this is Catholic Bible. We jump straight down to 7:14. It says, and I'm gonna read it just as it is. I'm not gonna, put y'all nothing. I'm just read it just as it is. And I'm going to show y'all different versions that I have, other Bibles that I have, what they say, right? Now, it says, therefore, the Lord himself will give you a sign. The young woman pregnant and about to bear a child shall name him Emmanuel. The point that we want to deal with here is what it says, the young woman pregnant. Y'all see that? Therefore, the Lord or Yah himself will give you a sign. The young woman pregnant and about to bear a child shall name him Emmanuel. Now check out. They say got a young woman there. Now, these things have footnotes, and this is the part I want to get to. This is the really part I really want to show y'all, right? They know better, man. They know. But we're going to show y'all, and we're going to go to Matthew to show y'all, because we're going to see what they said here and show you still how they played the game. Show y'all how they still played the game to try to justify this lie. Try to justify this lie, because most Christians and things of this nature, they don't really look up Hebrew and study the Hebrew word to try to really define what these things mean. They just go along with what they're being told. What they say, y'all, blessed they live Christian hard. Yes, sir. But let's go right here. Look, see what it says down here in the footnote of Isaiah 7:14. Just look at the just underlying part that I have right here. It says the young woman, the Hebrew. Let me see, can I get it where y'all can see it? Let me see here. Sorry. It says the young woman, Hebrew Alma, designate a young woman of marriageable age without specific reference to virginity. Interesting. See there again? Let's go. What does it say? Hebrew word mean Alma. Designate a young woman of marriageable age without specific reference to virginity. That's what they're saying. The Hebrew word right there you would see in the Hebrew would say. But let's look at this right here and see it goes along and see what else it says. The Septuagint translate the Hebrew term as prognos, which normally does mean virgin. And this translation underline Matthew 1:23. And we're going to go there. See, but y'all see the difference? Now, we know that Septuagint is what, y'all? It's supposed to have been, the Septuagint is supposed to be the Greek version, right? Are we Greeks, Hebrews? No, I just said it. We Hebrews. So we know we're not Greeks. But anyway, the Septuagint, which they said the Tanakh or the Torah, was actually translated into Greek. But we can see the difference in the difference in the language and when the meaning is conveyed. So we see that the Hebrew word says Alma and has nothing to do with virginity. As we see right there, it says a young woman of marriageable age without specific reference to virginity. We see that. And sorry, y'all, I'm shaking because I got to hold this camera. I got to hold the camera to do this. So sorry about the shaking and things. I apologize for that. But we see the Greek Septuagint, and a lot of people now, I don't know why, a lot of people making reference, even, so-called Tanakh only, and a lot of people, they're making reference using the Septuagint. I'm not, excuse my French, y'all. I'm not a damn Greek, so I don't need that damn Greek version to translate nothing, because we know if we see here, you read the Septuagint, what it's going to say. I had never studied the Septuagint. I had it on eSword, but I hurried up and took that thing off. I hadn't, anyway, that's preferences, I guess, different preferences. But we see what it says. The Septuagint translate the Hebrew term as prognos, right? We see that, right? But it actually, and we see what it says. Normally it means virgin. That's a way different from meaning a young woman of marriageable age. That's a big damn difference. Excuse my language. That's a big doggone difference from talking about a woman of a marriageable age to a woman who never had sex. Or a person who never had sex. I just don't mean a woman, but a person who never had sex. But let's go to here. And so you see what it says. So if this the prophecy right here, right? If this is the prophecy, and the Lord will give you a sign. The young woman pregnant, about to bear a child, shall name him Emmanuel. See, now, if they want to use this, check it out. Y'all see this, right? Let's go to Matthew. Let's go to Matthew, because this is supposed to be a prophecy, right? It's supposed to be the prophecy. So that means it has to be saying the same thing. Has to say the same thing. A young woman. When we go to Matthew, because we see down here, they made reference to it. Matthew 1:23. So let's go to Matthew 1:23. You can't change the word now, because this is prophecy. So even Matthew 23 should be saying a young woman, right? You should say a young woman. But let's see when they go into the so-called New Testament, as they say, the Gospels, because what they say, the Gospels was written in what? Greek. So let's go and see how they translated this in the Greek and see how the game being played, right? And this is how people saying she was a virgin. Anyway, let's go here. See, 21. She will bear a child, and you are to name him Jesus, because he will save his people from their sin. And all this took place to fulfill what the Lord had said through the prophets. Now, they're saying that this is supposed to be prophecy, right? All of this has to take place to fulfill prophecy. And so they're giving over here, they're supposed to be quoting now. They finna quote what the prophecy said. If I get the right page, y'all, I'm sorry. This thing is sticking. If I get to the right page, I can show you. Now, this is supposed to be quoting. This is supposed to be quoting Isaiah 7:14, because they're saying this is according to the prophecy. This has to be fulfilled. Now, what did it say? Behold, the virgin shall be with child and bear a son, and they shall name him Emmanuel. Huh? Wait a minute. We didn't read that in Isaiah 7:14, did we? I don't know. Maybe we did. Let me go back to make sure, because, I'm sometimes I get short memory, y'all. But let me see. Let's go back. No, I see says a young woman pregnant. Wait a minute. Hold up. So how? That ain't the prophecy, because that's not the same thing. That one says a young woman should be pregnant and bear a child. This one says a virgin or somebody who never had sex should get pregnant. So this ain't no prophecy. That's not, we can't use that. That's a big difference. There's a difference between a young woman who's about, married. Now, unless y'all saying that she's a young woman of marriageable age who never had sex, but we don't read that, do we? So we're not gonna read into the scriptures that's not something that's said. We're not gonna add, y'all. We know better than that because we know what the law says. But y'all see how they done that? See how they did that? They added in that version because they got to tell this lie. They got to keep this immaculate conception lie. But y'all see what they done. That's a big, so that ain't no, that don't go with the prophets over here. And let me show y'all something else. Not only that, let's go to the stone Tanakh. Here's my stone Tanakh. That's the back of it. Here's my stone Tanakh edition. Got a little dirt. I got to clean that. I'm sorry. I got to, all praises. Now, let's see what the stone Tanakh says. I'm going to show y'all other different versions, right? Now, because they know better. See how they translated from the Hebrew over there and what they put, right? The stone Tanakh says what? You see the highlighted. Therefore, my Lord will give you a sign. Behold, the young woman is pregnant and will bear a son, and she will name him Emmanuel. What does it say? The young woman, right? You see where it says the young woman pregnant. So that's just what that says in the Catholic Bible. Let me get some more Bible. Let me see. Let me get some more Bible. So let's go right over here and see what the King James. What did King James put over here? Most of our brothers who love we got some of these camps who love that daggone King James version. That's what they recommend everybody to get the King James. Get the King James. But what King James says, therefore the Lord himself shall give you a sign. Behold, a virgin shall conceive and bear a son and call his name Emmanuel. Excuse my French. Most High, please forgive me. This Protestant Bible, which the Protestants, we do know the Protestants came up out of the Roman. They are nothing but protesting Catholics when you know what a Protestant is. But how can they even follow along with the Catholics protest? Maybe they protesting because they didn't want to put the truth in it like they have and say a young woman. Maybe the Protestants said, no, we ain't going to go with that. We disagree with that. She's a virgin. We got to keep this immaculate conception lie. So we disagree with y'all even on the young woman thing. We protest against y'all. Okay, but that's neither here nor there. Now here's my other one here. Here's my complete Jewish study Bible. Right? This is Messianic because you see it says for insights for Jews and Christians. This is a Messianic Bible, right? So let's see what this one has. And it says here, therefore, Yah or Yahweh will give you people a sign. The young woman will become pregnant, bear a son, and name him Emmanuel, meaning Yah with us, as they say, or the Elohim is with us. But you see, even here, they have the word young woman. They have the word young woman, and they do have some notes down there, and see how it's Messianic. They still want to say something about it. They even in this Messianic, see, this is why I tell y'all, even y'all, this dang on Messianic, they still, even though they want to claim to be Hebrews, but they are still, or Israelites or whatnot, are following the Torah, but they still keeping this lie. And they want to still talking about Jesus or Yeshua. Let's see, can we get this down here? See, let's go. Let me see. Y'all see right here? Now it says, moreover, the Hebrew term for young woman is Amma. Y'all see that? Found here could found. Let me see, y'all. I'm trying to read out of the phone. It's found here could reference a young unmarried woman, or as they try to put, or virgin. Y'all see that? How they try to do that? And then it even goes down and says, it is used this way in some of the cognizant languages. However you pronounce that, y'all, I'm sorry. And in the Septuagint, the first Greek translation of this text. Y'all see that? But they're trying to still justify this lie, because even before that, they started talking about the virgin. Let's go back to the first. It says, in fact, the prophecy may well refer directly to the supernatural virgin birth of the Messiah. Y'all see this? Even in this book, this calls itself a complete Jewish study Bible, which I told y'all, this is a Messianic Bible. This is for Messianics. Yeah. And even look at this here. And look, because let me show y'all what they did, even in this Messianic Bible, to keep the lie going. This is, y'all see it? Yeshayahu. Uh-oh. Come on, camera. Come on, get back. Yeshayahu, which is Isaiah. And y'all see 7:14. And they have what they call notes over here, right? Y'all see they got notes. But look what the notes is saying. Messianic prophecy, the virgin birth. Y'all ought to be ashamed of yourselves, man. Y'all ought to be ashamed of yourself. One more. What we got? One more. Now, this is here. Might as well say Messianic, but this is more my scripture Bible. And let's see what it says. This will be the last one, y'all. Let's see what this actually says. They actually put the word Amma in here. It says, therefore, Yah, or Yahweh himself will give you a sign. Look, the Amma conceived and give birth to a son, and shall call his name Emmanuel. They put the word Amma in there. That's something to show you, because like this book, like the scripture Bible, is like supposed to be what they call the restored name Bibles, because you can see, if I can point to it, like right here, see Yehuda. Instead of them having Judah or whatnot, they try to restore and put the name. That's why you even see the name right here. It says, therefore, they put it in the modern Hebrew. Now I have over here Hallelujah scriptures that have the Paleo Hebrew, but they don't even use that Lord. That's why I like a lot of these here, because they don't put that Lord and God. They take a lot of that out of there and they just put like Elohim and things of that nature. And I just seen Elohim on here, but they put like Elohim and things of that nature. They try to put restore and put the names and things back in here. So yeah, that's what I do like a lot about the restored name. They take a lot of those paganistic names out of there that probably, refer to other what they call mighty ones, but they ain't mighty because they ain't really got no power. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. But I had to just show y'all, man, how this lie. Is she a virgin? Because it's confusion that goes along. Was she a young woman or was she a virgin? The Catholic Bible give it to you in the notes. It tells you what it is right there. Right there in the footnote, for a matter of fact, it would tell you she was a young woman. They really ain't it just shows you the word that's supposed to be Amma in the Hebrew. Because if you're reading the Old Testament, what they calling Old Testament is in Hebrew. So why would you try to change it and flip it and say, well, it's a virgin? When you're reading Hebrew, so you're not you translate this, the so-called what is called the Septuagint or the Torah into the Greek. But hell, you still got to keep it as saying that she's a young woman. You can't say she's a virgin. See, this is the problem with they trying to take, translating things from a one language to another, and then they change a lot of the meaning, the actual true meaning. That's why it is good to, I'm not gonna lie, y'all, to try to say that I'm a fluent or nothing in the Hebrew language. I ain't gonna lie, that ain't my specialty, but I try to pick up much as I can, and shout out to our brothers and sisters who's really fluent in the Hebrew language, and students, real students of the language, and who have mastered it and have classes and teaching and breaking things down. So I shout out to all of my brothers and sisters who and the scholars who do that great work. And but it's just to show you, brothers and sisters, like this, what they show you the word prognos. And I just for something extra conversation right fast. This is what the conscious community was talking about. Y'all remember when they were talking about the black woman is God doctrine they was pushing out there, and even talking about the black woman can have a baby, the black woman is God, and a woman can have a baby without a man, and all of this type of stuff. That's what they get this from, this prognos. When you look up, they was talking about proctogenesis. Y'all remember Brother Natural Tahuti? I heard an interview with him another day on Sonetta. They had an interview with him. But at that time, they was talking about proctogenesis. Y'all remember them talking about that? Him polite, all this foolishness, proctogenesis. And this is what they was getting that word from. Prognos was a Greek word meaning virgin. They was teaching y'all damn Catholic doctrine, Roman Catholic damn doctrine. Excuse my French. Excuse my English, as they say. That's what they were teaching y'all. But I just want to show y'all that even in the Catholic Bible, even in they part, right? Besides that dang on King James, old King James version, as my brother Dave would say, they got a virgin. Y'all seen every other Bible basically that I have over here in my library. Every other Bible I had besides this King James, they got a young woman of marriageable age, or a young woman, I should say. King James, my brothers, y'all love this dang on King James version. Y'all love it, y'all love it, y'all love it. And this is what y'all teaching out of the lie book. The King James, look at that. The King James. Yeah, teaching out of the Queen James. I mean, excuse me, I ain't said that, did I? I ain't mean to say that, y'all. But the King James version. Yes, sir. This is Brother Moray, REI Israel. You. I thank y'all, brothers and sisters. And thank everybody who has subscribed to the channel. I greatly do appreciate y'all, brothers and sisters. I really do appreciate you. And I can't turn the camera around. I don't know. Maybe I can, because I got it. It's one of my older cameras I'm trying to record with. So I don't know if y'all can see me or not, but I don't know how I'm actually looking at the camera. So we really do appreciate y'all for subscribing to the channel, brothers and sisters. So thank you, each and every last one of you who have subscribed. And also when you like the video, we greatly appreciate you for supporting us by just listening, And it's not about us right here. It's about first and foremost, is about giving praise and honor to the Most High Yah and trying to learn how we can get back on course to learning his teachings and instructions, right, that he gave to our wonderful brother, our brother Moses or Moshe, so we can get our life back together, right, and walk on the right path and walk on the righteous path. That is first and foremost. And I would think we try to just come in and inspire our brothers and sisters to learn how to walk in the ways of Yah. That was our mission here. What we're trying to do is to get our brothers and sisters back on track, because Dave and I, we were out there. We was out there wilding, and it took a while. It took some things to made us realize, hey man, what we doing ain't right, man. What we doing is not right. And it's just, we had this awakening, and the Yah, finally showed us that we had to get back into the Word, and got it back into the Torah, and the Tanakh, I would say, and learn his ways and try to, stay in it. So we see a lot of things that's happening out here amongst our people. We understand the prophecies. We see what's happening amongst our people, and we know what is going on. So we're trying to sound the bell, sound the trumpet, so our people can understand the way we got to get out of this mess, and the way you're going to fix yourself up. Like if you're on drugs, you can go to rehab and, try to do, things your way. But there's a way. That is the only way you can get out of it. You call on Yah. Like they say, man, they try to Christians say, and I'm going out of this. They try to say, Jesus is your everything. He's your lawyer, your doctor, in a need of help when you need a doctor. He's your lawyer. He's this, he's that. He ain't none of that. Yah is all that. Yah is your redeemer. Yah is your savior. And there is none else. All praise is due, brothers and sisters. Shalom, shalom. Thank you, our brothers. We love you. Peace. Sisters too, we love you.